Thank you, Chairman. Thank you, Committee. I'm just going to admit something to you which I'm hoping that you'll take a lead from. I've literally just changed entirely what I was going to say. Changed it entirely. I'm the Colchester City Councillor for Lexden and Braiswick ward, which is a bit of a misnomer. It takes in a lot of villages, including Oldham. I've just listened to Mike Lambert, the chairman of Oldham Parish Council, which is part of my ward. So I'm going to actually use this opportunity to urge you to also stop what you might have been planning to say and do tonight. Instead, think carefully about the points that Oldham Parish Council Chairman has made, but not just Oldham Parish Council Chairman. Think very carefully about all the other excellent points made by the residents here tonight, whom we were elected to represent. Mike made a very good point about the allocations in the draft local plan being nothing short of a tsunami of housing that will overwhelm the rural village of Oldham and its neighbours of 8 Ash Green and Marks Tay. Mike says you have an unenviable decision. I can't disagree. Paul Armstrong, Langham Parish Council, says there is no justification for 900 homes to be pushed onto the village. I agree with him. There simply isn't. Annette Butterworth, Welshwood Park Residents Association Chair, talks about an act of planning vandalism. Again, I can't disagree. We also have to, and also we heard about how allocating sites is the easy part of the process. We also heard about the infrastructure audit and the delivery plan that's been done. There's more answers than questions about that, and I agree with that too. You were urged to pause the draft local plan and go back to the drawing board. Committee, engage, listen, respond. I too am only well aware of the flawed public pylon consultation that will see Oldham bisected. Yes, bisected by pylons if it goes ahead, which sadly, given the poor quality of the consultation process, it seems certain to do. That grieves me, and I will do all that I can to prevent that. Residents of Lexden and Braiswick are genuinely distressed about the needless sacrifice of the green fields and rolling countryside that encircle this former market town. It's a new city with the legacy infrastructure of a market town. We are bursting at the seams already after a decade of overdevelopment. The truth of the matter is that this committee and the local authority, like in every other local authority, have actually been set up to fail. It's impossible to deliver this quantity of housing in a managed way in the time that we've been given. Also, I've become aware recently that when we have, as it seems certain we're expected to do, have an extra 100,000 residents, I was absolutely astonished to find there'll be no more funding from government to police those residents and the problems it brings. Not a penny. And because Essex is the second worst funded police authority there is, it means for every 2.5% of funding needed, they actually only get 2.25%, which means the burden of that extra policing will fall disproportionately on all of our residents. I was quite shocked by that. Last winter, Colchester Hospital didn't have enough beds. They are already trying to secure funding from government for an extra 90 beds now. What will happen to all those sick people when we've got 100,000 more residents people with broken legs, been in crashes, all the things that happen.
Thank
What
you,
will
Councillor
happen to
Naylor.
them?
Your 5 minutes is up. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Chairman.
Thank
Please,
you.
committee, think about it.
Thank you. Our other visiting councillor speaking tonight is Councillor Paul Smith. Councillor Smith, if you could come forward. And you also have up to 5 minutes.